Hey guys, it's been a little while. I feel like I say that in the beginning of all my videos, but these last couple months have been really busy and we've had a lot going on, so I thought I would do a chit chat, get ready with me, and we can talk about everything in life, or some of the things in life. I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do for my makeup, so I'm just going to do what I do every day. Take over the world. I'm going to wing it. Don't mind the fun bun because it is strong today. I'm gonna start by doing my foundation because I figured why not. I have been wearing a foundation a ton, but it's starting to get a little bit cooler in Vancouver, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. So I'm mixing DiorStar in, I think this is shade O, yeah, O21. So I'm just gonna take like 1.5 pumps of that on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna be using this foundation that I don't know how to pronounce, but I'll put it in the down bar, and I'm just gonna take 1 pump of that, and then I'm gonna mix these two together on the back of my hand with my foundation brush, and I'm just gonna start in circular / downward / patting motions. So basically my past month has gone like this. I went to LA for the Bellamy event, for like the launch of their hair salon, and when I was down there, I found out that my dad got into a motorcycle accident, which I kind of briefly mentioned in my last video. Or was it my last video? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyways, he got into a motorcycle accident. He broke his pelvis in like 4 or 5 places. So he had to have like really painful surgery. Just like, it was horrible. So he was in the hospital for almost 3 weeks, and Luke and I were there like pretty close to every day, just hanging out and seeing how he was, and yeah, now he's out of the hospital, and he had a couple really rough days when he first got home. So Luke and I were kind of thinking that we might want to be closer to both of our parents because we live downtown, which we loved, but like Luke's family's having health issues, my family's having health issues, and we just were like, you know what, it would be kind of nice to be closer to our family and stuff like that, and you know, so we're there to like help and just see them more and all that kind of stuff, because anytime, like, my family's been in and out of the hospital basically, and like anytime anything like that happens, it's like, it just really makes you like, you know, be like, wow, like my family is so important. So anyways, we were like, maybe we want to be closer to people, our family and stuff like that, and we kind of were wanting more space. So after all this stuff happened, we really seriously started looking into places to move. We kind of were toying with the idea for a few months. I'm just bringing this down my neck a little bit, I think, because I'm kind of like got weird tans and freckles, and I don't know, so I'm just gonna try and make this look a little bit less crazy. So anyways, we had been threatening to move for a while, and we weren't really looking into it, like we weren't fully like diving into it, we were more so just complaining about like housing prices. But anyways, so we ended up finding a place kind of right near my parents, and like moved. Like, it happened within the course of a week, basically. We came, we saw the place, we were like, yeah, we'll take it. They were like, okay, it's yours. We moved from a 600 square foot bedroom, like 1-bedroom apartment downtown, to like a 1,400 square foot townhouse. So we've been like scrambling to like get furniture and stuff like that, which leads me on to my next story. Before I get too into this, let me put my concealer on. Whew. I'm just gonna be taking my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Custard, and I'm just gonna put that under the eyes. So basically, there's just been a lot going on. Our moving schedule was basically like we had 2 days to fully move out of our other apartment and move into this one, and because the people from here were moving out early, they were like, we're not gonna clean it perfectly, so we also had to clean this place and that place and fully move in and out of both places, because we had the 2 days, and then we had to leave for like a wedding out of town. So it was super hectic and crazy, and I was like going a little bit insane at this point. I'm just taking like a buffer brush, and I'm just going to kind of like dab this in. So I've just kind of been a little bit moody, and then we we were like, you know what, let's just get a bunch of IKEA furniture. It's super easy. We can go drive out there and pick it up and have it delivered. So I thought. So basically, the one morning, I'm like, Luke, let's call IKEA. Let's make sure that they have everything we want in stock so that we don't drive like 45 minutes out there and then find out that they don't have anything we need. So we called. We were like, we want this. It ended up being like almost $2,000 worth of product, and we had already been into IKEA earlier that week, so we were getting a shit ton of product. I'm expecting some service, man. So basically, we call, she's like, yeah, everything you want is in stock. This is gonna be great. We're like, awesome. We drive 45 minutes out of the way, we get there. The whole delivery service is that like you have to, I'm gonna keep doing makeup. I'm not going to the chit chat and get ready with me because I just chit chat and don't get ready. Anyways, how the delivery service works is like you go there yourself, you pick up all the product, and then you pay for it, and then you bring it to a thing. It's not like you can just be like, oh yeah, I want this and this and this, and they'll go grab it for you. You have to get it your damn self, girl. So we go there, we pick up the product. Half the product is misplaced in the wrong bin. Okay, fine, whatever, at least it's still there. The other half of the product isn't there at all. There's no stock. And we went there at like 9:30 in the morning, so I highly doubt that somebody came in and bought the 7 dining tables that we were looking at. So we were like, you know what, whatever, let's just cut our losses. We'll get like the half of the product that we did want and is here, and we'll get that delivered. So I'm taking a MAC paint pot in soft ochre. I'm just gonna put that all over my lids. Once we kind of get all our product and stuff like that, we bring it to the delivery guy, and he's like, oh, so you want these like 7 pieces delivered? And we were like, well, there's 8 pieces, but yeah. And he was like, oh no, you guys didn't pay for this piece. He didn't charge you. Okay, so we pay for another piece of furniture and get that all sorted out. And then we're like, we want the same day delivery because we are leaving tomorrow. So this is literally the only day that we can do this. And like, if you can't guarantee that I'm gonna get this on the same day, then like, let's not do this. And like, let's plan to get it in like a week and a half. And he was like, no, yeah, it'll be great. Here, you just need to pay in your firstborn son and a quarter of your body's blood content. And yeah, we'll do same day shipping. So we pay exorbitant amounts for same day shipping. Basically, they were like, oh yeah, it'll get shipped between 5 and 9 p.m. So I was like, okay, I can handle that. 8:30 p.m. rolls around. We get a call from IKEA, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to deliver it today. Can we deliver it tomorrow? And I was like, I mean, no, we're not going to be here. That's kind of why we paid for the same day shipping. I'm a little bit angry at this point because I'm on the phone and I'm like, oh, like that actually like doesn't work for us. Like we need it today. And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, well, about the same day shipping thing. Anyways, long story short, they did end up delivering it, and they kept being like, can we deliver it tomorrow? Can we deliver it the next day? And I was like, no, we're not at home. I was tweeting at the IKEA Canada account. Before I go on with this, I'm just taking an eyeshadow that matches my skin tone. I'm using it as my base shadow. So I'm tweeting at the IKEA Canada account, and at first I'm just like kind of doing it to be funny. I'm doing it as like a little bit of a joke and just like, you know, being hilarious. And I actually started to get pissed because they were literally like systematically responding to everybody but me. So I just continued to tweet at them over like probably like an hour-long period. I just kept tweeting at them, and I kept getting crazier and crazier in my tweets, and they just kept not responding, and they were responding to everybody else's tweets. It was hilarious. Everyone's asking me like the update on this. It took like 3 days for IKEA to actually eventually contact me. And they were like, well, we can get it delivered to you today. And I was like, yeah, not at home. And they were like, well, what day works best? And I was like, 3 days ago worked best. That's why I paid for same day delivery 3 days ago. Just throwing it out there. But anyways, IKEA came yesterday, brought our stuff. Basically, they got here and they were like, we know how many boxes you have, but we don't know what you got. And I was like, so you're just gonna like sling me like 8 random boxes, or like do I just have to like pull up everything online for you and like, or like go into the back of your truck and be like, that one, that one, that one. Like, why isn't this bundled together, first of all? What the hell? That seems a little inefficient. And then they bring up all of the stuff. They were like, where do you guys want this? And I was like, well, some of the boxes are gonna go in our bedroom, and then some of them are gonna be in the living room. they bring it all up and they dump it in the living room. And Luke's like, oh, actually could be like, sorry, I need to like actually focus on doing my makeup as well. I'm gonna be using this Urban Decay Brow Tamer in dark to just like darken my brows a little bit. So I'm just putting that on the hairs. But Luke was like, oh, could you guys actually bring up some of these boxes? Because like 6 out of the 8 of the boxes, oh god, I got that all over my eyeball. 6 out of the 8 of the boxes belonged in our bedroom. So we were like, oh, would you mind bringing it up to our bedroom? And they were like, no. And we were just like, fuck it. Like, we're pretty much like not expecting anything from IKEA service whatsoever anymore. So we were just like, whatever. So anyway, long story short, we got our furniture and I'm never shopping at IKEA again. And that's my story. I'm just gonna quickly do my brows off camera because I cannot focus and do them at the same time. Alright. Okay, brows are done. My eye's a little bit red because I was like rubbing it with my talon. So anyways, I am going to move on to my eyes. I'm gonna be using the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill. This is like, they call it a silk eyeshadow. It's basically like a pressed pigment. I'm so in love with this. It's not even funny. I don't know if I've mentioned it in a video before, but I use this like every other day. This is number 15, and basically what you do, like I use this when I literally just don't want to do my makeup whatsoever. So it kind of looks like that, and I just use like a flat, kind of stiffer brush, like a concealer brush even, and I just like pack that product on my brush. It almost has the consistency of like a cream shadow, but it doesn't crease, and then I just pack that onto my lid. And like when I just want to get going and like just quickly want something on my eyes, I'll just pack this on my lid and then blend it out with a brush, and literally that's it. And it just makes you look like a motherfucking Tom Ford model. Or I guess like a Giorgio Armani model. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to pack that on the lid. And I'm going to blend it out later. This month has been just insanely busy. We got home from the wedding and we have to leave again on, it's the 22nd now, we have to leave on the 26th, like early in the morning, to go down to LA. So Luke, Arrow, and I are going to LA. I'm going down for the My Beauty Mark Makeup Academy graduation, and I'm going to be a judge for that, so that should be fun. I get to see Angela and Dominique, so that will definitely be fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're kind of thinking of like making a little bit of a road trip out of this. I'm just blending the edges of this with a little brush. We're kind of thinking of making a road trip out of this. Like we want to stop in Portland, San Francisco, probably Vegas while we're down there. And I'm considering, I always say this, but this time I really mean it, I'm considering vlogging it. So if you would like to see vlogs, just tell me. They would be on a separate channel for those of you that are like, yeah, I just don't give a fuck and I don't know how to tell you that. They'd be on a separate channel. Don't worry, girl. I wouldn't force you. Oh my god, like just look how pretty that is. I don't know if this is translating, but I just think this is like the prettiest thing in the world. I'm just gonna take kind of like a dark brown shadow and like smudge it on my outer corner or something. I don't know. Outer corner and like upper lash line, I think. Yeah. Anyways, I want to know what's going on in your guys' life. I haven't chatted with you all in a while. I mean, I'm on Twitter and stuff like that talking to you guys, but I've been really MIA, obviously on YouTube and like Instagram a little bit as well. It's just been so busy, dude. Like it just freaking sucks balls. But anyways, tell me what you guys have been up to. I want to know. Tell me what new products you guys have been trying. That I really want to know because I feel like I haven't gotten to go like serious hardcore makeup shopping in forever. Oh yeah, I met freaking Jess Jane Makeup. If you follow her on Instagram, if you don't follow her on Instagram, I don't know why, but you should. Anyways, she was super sweet and it was kind of nice because yeah, it's just been so busy and like no one ever comes to Canada, so I haven't seen anyone, like I haven't met anybody new in a while. So it was really nice kind of meeting her and like getting to hang out and just like talk makeup with somebody. I read on Twitter that a couple of you are moving as well. So if you're watching, I want to know how your move went and I want to advise you to never shop at IKEA. Okay, here's the real question. How many of you have seen Straight Outta Compton and is it worth it? Because I really want to go. And the new Dre album, dat album dough. It's so sick. I really, really like it. So, especially the Kendrick verses. So if you have seen the movie, tell me if it's awesome, because I will go see it if it is. And if it's not, lie to me, because I still really want to see it, man. Oh my god, you guys, I did makeup on real life people that aren't myself for the first time in a very long time the other day. Basically, I don't work doing freelance makeup anymore. Once I kind of started, like once things started picking up with this, I stopped doing makeup on other people. And anyways, it was my friend's wedding, as I said, and I was like doing makeup for her wedding, and I was like, oh my god, I miss this so much. Like, I was shocked by how much I enjoyed doing it, kind of thing, because like it's been a while, and I think because it's been a while, I kind of like maybe convinced myself that like I stopped doing it because I didn't like it, but it was so dope. Like, I freaking love doing other people's brows. If people could just line up outside my door and I could do their brows, I would in a heartbeat. I just put my lashes on off screen, and these are the Tamanna Lashes from Flutter Lashes, and I literally feel like a delicate fairy angel with these on, which is kind of what I go for. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. It's like ridiculous. I'm almost offended. Okay, so I just was at Sephora recently. I know I just said that I haven't gone makeup shopping in a while, but I haven't gone like makeup shopping in a while. I've done like pickups, you know, like drive-bys. But anyways, I picked up the Kat Von D, my eyes are watering so much right now, the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. And it looks kind of just like white, and then you swatch it and it's like this beautiful gold, pink, majestic thing. And this would be so gorgeous on the eyes, but I'm gonna use it as a highlight. So I'm just gonna take just like just a lot of it on a little highlighter brush. I'm gonna get a mirror, and I'm just going to, yep. Oh my god. Wow, this was the best decision anyone has ever made, ever. Wow, oh my god. I'm just gonna put that all over my face. Dude, damn, this is the prettiest highlight ever. Jesus, this is majestic as hell. I would love to see that on a darker skin tone too. If you have a deeper skin tone, please pick this up and put it on as a highlight and tweet it at me, please. I beg of you. I really want to see how that looks on different skin tones. Wow, I'm in love with this. I'm gonna use this every day. I'm gonna put some there. I'm gonna put some right there. I'm gonna put some up here. Put that right, I'll just accentuate my forehead wrinkle with that. Oh my god, this is so majestic. I am flawless now. Well, this is just a really good time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna be taking the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I'm gonna be taking the deeper shade here. I found a new love for this palette. I bought it when I was in New York in April. Was that April? Wow, that was a long time ago. My life is passing me by. Anyways, I bought it when I was in New York, and I was like, wow, this is beautiful, and I used it a bunch when I first got it, and then I just fully stopped using it. I don't really know why, but anyways, I just recently started like picking it back up again, and I'm just like, oh, it's so beautiful. Like, if you like a little bit more of like a natural contour and highlight, I don't like a natural highlight whatsoever, but if you are into that, you need to pick it up because it's really pretty and subtle, and it's just, oh man. Dude, I went into my Holt Renfrew, which is like our, what's that store called for you guys? Like Macy's, I guess? It's like the high-end department store kind of thing where they sell like bags I can't afford and luxury makeup that I try to afford. But anyways, we just recently got a Charlotte Tilbury here, and I walked in and I was like, what? Why wasn't I notified? Like, I'm a little bit offended whenever there's a new line, and I'm just like so unaware. I'm like, how do people know about these things? Like, how do people find out? Why am I so out of the loop? I don't know if you can hear Luke vigorously putting together IKEA furniture up there, but if you can, I apologize. Anyways, for my lips, I'm gonna put on Anastasia Trust Issues because it is just a majestic time for all involved. So, yeah. Also, I have a question that I desperately need answered, and that is, basically I'm looking into getting, this looks awesome, I'm looking into getting a backdrop, so I need a holder and I need backdrops, So question for any photography people out there, I've been looking on Amazon and all the reviews are saying that like any of the these guys are like really creepily like just staring at me through the window. I'm just gonna pretend that's not happening. I need a backdrop and a backdrop holder. I've been reading the reviews on Amazon and everybody's always like, this backdrop sucks, it's super thin, the backdrop holder sucks, it's not holding up my thin ass backdrop. So if you know a really, really good backdrop holder and a place to get like really good backdrops as well that are like thick and not see-through, holla at me. I'm gonna keep putting this lipstick on. Okay, so this is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned probably nothing, but let me know if you guys would like to see these kind of chit chat get ready with me every once in a while. I swear I'll only do it when something happens in my life that's somewhat more interesting than me watching Netflix. So yeah. And also, let me know about the backdrops if you know about that kind of stuff, and let me know if you guys want to see a vlog of the California trip.